guys, Ryan here, back for Scorpio this time. So let's find out what's going on with you with the upcoming month for Scorpios. What's going on with you for Scorpios? What's going on for Scorpios? What's going on for Scorpios? Let's find out. Okay, see what's going on. The reason I've crossed these over is because that's how I felt that had to be needed over. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I do work on intuition, and I feel the cards need to be laid like this. Now, so there's 3 situations going on. This is the main one. These are 2 side issues, and these are the things that are in your way. So, I do love my left, but I'm being drawn to the middle. So, what's going on here? What can I say about this one? As you can see, this card here. Now, usually cards are either this way or this way, but I'm feeling it this way for now. So, it's like this situation has come side on. Every one of these is side on. You weren't expecting them to come out. As you can see in this one, this is white here, which it reminds me of a mist, like it's being rubbed out. So you're not having to defend yourself. It's protecting yourself, but from what? It's from being hurt. But it's not hurt someone, it's hurt for yourself. This thing around her neck looks like a if you watch The Lion King, there's like the elephant graveyard and they got all the corpse skulls and stuff, and it's because Simba trusts this guy, and I think it's trust. What is it you're not trusting though? It's like for many years, you for all your life really, you're wise about things, and the more and more you go on, you get more and more wise about things. Things that are unknown, like spiritual things in data, like reading people, and it's like you're not trusting your own judgment. Not only are you not trusting your own judgment, you're hurting yourself. It's like you're picking at bits and criticising yourself and doubting yourself, and it's hurting you. That's the main thing about trusting yourself. What's going on to the left? So, this reminds me of being lonely. It's like there's a situation that ended and you're dead, and you're standing hoping it's going to rise again. But it's when will the this reminds me of a pendulum that swings, and it's more like a booby trap. You're setting yourself up to fail because you won't. This reminds me of like Game of Thrones, where he lifts his hands. Well, if this lifts into the air, they're going to rise, and it's like you don't trust that the pendulum's going to swing up to reignite this. So you're kind of stopping it and withdrawing it from happening because you don't. It's mainly about trust, really. It's like you fight yourself on situations. Like you'll tell yourself, "Nah, I can't do that. I don't do that. I won't do that." But there'll be no evidence to prove you can't do it. You will just find a reason, well, if I say I can't, I can't. But I can say other people can. but I can't. You're very much out of your element with this, I feel like. It's like you're sitting there questioning. But it doesn't matter what anyone tells you, unless you tell it to yourself, you don't want to hear it. And if someone tells you, you're going to sit there and be like, okay, if that's what you think. And it's like you'll tell yourself, he hasn't got me pegged. But then you go, he's totally got me pegged. It's like you know what's wrong, and if people pick it up, you'll get defensive about it. But getting defensive about it isn't going to solve anything. It's like you're so scared of it being vulnerable, and it's like for a long time you thought vulnerability is a weakness, that you have to put on this poker face. And it's like now you're realising the impact of, for so long, of putting on this poker face that nothing can hurt you. It's now impacting you to a point you are stuck, because you want to now reveal who you are and stop hiding behind this mask, but you've done it for so long, you kind of don't know how to detach the mask. It's kind of now part of you, moulded to you. And it's like you're trying to forcefully cut the mask off, but it's not going to work that way. And another situation, you've been lied to and wrapped up in lies. You're now confused about why you wrap yourself in lies. It's like you can get out of the situation, you choose to sit there and listen to the lies and take it for full-front honesty. There's no balance to it though. There's too much of one thing going on. As I said, there's two here and one here. There's too much of one thing, not enough of the other. Things have come clear about it, but it's to do with studying yourself. You've kind of took your glasses off and realised what you were doing, but it's kind of got you back up now, having to fight, because you wrapped up in the lies and listened to a circumstance or made a choice, and now you're like, fuck, well, I've made that choice. Now if you go back and take the steps back, which you're entitled to, anyone's entitled to, you're human, you make a mistake. It's not wrong to say, put your hands up and say you made a mistake, but it's like you've got backlash if you dare say you made a mistake and now you're choosing to amend the mistake. Well, everyone's going to have their say, so now you're like, oh fuck, I'm now going to upset too many people, so do I stay like it? Do I not? Do I? And it's... Let's have a look. What is it? It's all about happiness, as in for yourself. What drives you? What gives you that kick? What makes you feel love? What makes you warm inside? Do that. Don't worry about fighting people, because this is how you find out true supporters. So you can see the card. It is the sun card. As you can see, she's in scorching sun. She's dressed lovely. She's got her wings. Whereas like this one, the wings are torn and broken. These ones are full. She's not really holding on to this, I don't see. She is holding on to it here, but it's in the corner. So it's very much like, it's not a worry. Don't worry about upsetting people. Everyone upsets everyone. You're never going to please everyone. Please yourself, because you came into this world alone, you're going to leave alone. As in the sense, you are one with yourself. So let's get some guidance for Scorpios. Can I have some guidance for Scorpios, please? Can I have some guidance for Scorpios, please? Some guidance for some Scorpios, please. Guidance for the Scorpios, please. So, what have we got going on here? Right. So, I want to split these into two, to be fair. Lovely. Right. So, control yourself, as in stop Stop making out that you're the bad person. Have passion and creativity for yourself is the overall thing for this all. It's like you have so much negativity going in your ear and you're listening to it, and it's just little bit by little bit puncturing your skin, and it's hurting you. So turn your head to it. It's still there, it's going to be there. Usually I see them walking away and this closing. You are choosing to be trapped. You can sit there, you can talk to them. This is like, even though there's this here, I see this as that there's a force field here. You can sit and talk to them, they can hear you, like in a prison cell you have like the guard up. You can talk to the negative, but you don't have to sit with it. You can sit on the outside. See it, deal with it, but don't join it. No fire hurts more than self-fire. As in, when I say fire, I mean like people can pick at us and it won't bother us. When we pick at ourselves, then it starts to make the impact. Stop worrying about putting an end to something. Stop worrying about having to put ends to things. Think more of you're opening stuff. It doesn't matter if you're reopening in the past or you're reopening in a previous situation. You closed it before because you thought that was the right choice. Sometimes having a time away and having self to think about it, you'll have a clearer view on it. And as you can see, this was all dirty, but it's like this was plugged in and it's charged us, and now it's all lovely and blue and light and clear. And you have the armour, it's now clear. Go in and see it for as it is and embrace it. Focus on you. No one else, not ones around you, because this is how we find out our true supporters. When we make a choice that people don't agree with, yet they don't walk your journey, so fuck what they think. Unless they're big enough and brave enough to put your shoes on and walk your journey, they have no right in a place to say. Do what makes you happy, and the true supporters that are there and love you will be there. Ones that aren't, and ain't got the time, will fuck off and fade into the distance. And when they fade, you'll see, when they want you, they'll come back. But when it comes to them helping you, or you wanting something from them, they ain't gonna wanna know. But it's okay. If you walk away from that, the people that don't wanna care, the shit's gonna be left to them. And they're gonna have to deal with their own shit. I always see him smoking a cigarette and flicking it at him. So, flick his cigarette in the face, hypothetically, and fuck off. And leave them to deal with their own shit. If they can't help you with your shit, why should you help them with theirs? Make it equal. It's a push and pull, any relationship is. So really, Scorpios, get off your ass and do something for yourself. Stop worrying about other people and what's going to upset people. Focus on you. Give yourself a slap in the face, put your finger out your ass, and really do it for you. No one else, for you. If you want change, well, I don't believe people can change. I say adjust. But a lot of you I know listening will be like, well, it's change. So we'll go with what you guys like. Change. Change, adjustments, difference, doesn't matter. Like the Oracle says in Matrix, change is always good. One way or another. We may not be able to see past something we don't understand, but it's about belief. But pull your finger out your ass and do it for you. No one is going to do anything for you unless you get the cogs turning. If you saw an obese person on a couch and you told them to get up and exercise, doesn't mean they're going to do it. If they get up and exercise, they're doing it for themselves. And they have support around them, but it takes the first step of you making the difference. So yeah, that's all I can say for you guys. Thanks for watching.